Hey there guys, Andrewcraft here with another bucket tutorial, or spigot, whatever. So this is tutorial number 2, and today we are going to write the MySQL information, which this is going to keep us busy for the whole probably 20 minutes. So let's jump into the core, and we are going to make a new class. And we're going to make a new package with this class, and we're going to call it MySQL, so MySQL, and we're going to call the class MySQL. Okay, so we're going to do protected connection, and connection. There we go. Control-Shift-O, import java.sql.connection. Alright. Later on in some of these files, I'm going to add, like comments, but, comments on what everything does exactly. But for now, no. I'm just going to skim through it because this class is going to be kind of big. So we're going to go protected plugin and call it plugin. And there we go. Control-Shift-O. Bucket.plugin. And alright, so we are going to do private final string user. Alright, so let's just copy this private final string and user database, and then private final string password, and private final string port, and private final string hostname. There we go. Okay. So now for the next fun part. So we're going to initialize all this. So we're going to go, just ignore that. We're going to go public MySQL, and we're going to call it plugin. Plugin string. Alright, I'm just going to copy string because we're going to use this a lot. So string space, actually string hostname, comma space, string string port, string database, string. I'm kind of doing these out of order, but I actually have a very good reason for it. Let's see, database, and then string username. You know what? We're not going to call it user. We'll call it string username. And string password. We don't need to change the string user. It will, it will be initialized by another variable, it'll be initialized the same, is what I was trying to say. Alright, so let's just go to database and shrink this down. Okay. So we are going to go this dot plugin equals plugin. This dot connection, oops, this dot connection equals null. This dot hostname equals hostname. This dot port equals port. This dot database equals database. This dot user equals username. And then this dot password equals password. And there we go. So that's everything we need to add in there. So now we're going to open the connection. Okay, so we're going to start off, we're going to go public connection, open connection, open connection, and we want to throws SQL exception, and we're going to give it class not found exception. Class not found exception. And then let's import SQL exception and class not found exception. Let me just look at this. Is that a capital? Shift O. Huh. Let's just move it up here for a second. What is the problem? This? Yep, that's what it was. It was just because I didn't add the, what's it called? Brackets. Okay, so first we're going to check for connection. So we're going to go if, and we're going to call this check connection. Check connection. And yeah, if check connection. And now we are going to make a method called check connection. So we're going to go public boolean check connection, and we are going to throws SQL exception. SQL's exception. Here we go. And we are going to return connection. is not equal to null. Wait, and it's not connection is closed. And let's do one more method. We're going to do public, and then I'm just going to copy connection. So public connection gets connection. Okay. And next after that, we are going to return connection. There we go. And we'll do we'll do close connection in a little bit. So to check connection, actually first let's check how good we're doing on time. All right, 11 minutes. All right, so check connection. How do we want to do this? Return connection. There we go. And then let's go class dot for name, and then this is where we're going to call the SQL drivers. So we'll do com dot mysql dot j, I think it's jb, no, jdbc, yeah, that's right, dot driver. Yeah, I think that's right. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe it is. Okay, so next we're going to do connection. Connection equals driver manager dot get connection. All right, and we are going to do we're going to go jdbc colon mysql colon / and then next we're going to go plus this dot hostname plus, and we'll put a colon plus this dot port plus slash plus this dot database this dot database comma this dot user comma this dot password, and there we go. So I'm just going to clean this up just a little bit because I actually like stuff clean. So plus, and then we're going to take it to, I don't know, database maybe. There we go. That's a little bit cleaner. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to go return connection. And there we go. Now we're going, let's see, what are we doing on time? 15 minutes. Alright. So we're going to go public boolean close connection. And then we're going to throws SQL. You know what? Throws SQL exception, comma. Okay, you know what? It's gonna throw SQL exception, and then we're just gonna do it this way. And then we're going to go if connection is equals to null. If connection is equals to null, we're going to return false. And that's going to close the connection. And then we're just going to go connection dot close. And there we go. Now it's closed. And then we're just going to return true at the bottom. Alright. Next, after this, we're going to do probably two more methods. We're going to do an update method, which is going to update the SQL database, and then a query. So we're going to do public. Let's do the query first. So we'll go result. I think it's result set, and then query or query, whatever. I believe. I think it's query. I think it's like that. I think it's query SQL. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. And then string, and then QUERY. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to throw SQL exception, and then we'll do comma space, and we'll do class not found exception. There we go. And just clean this up a little bit. Control Shift O, import result set. And we're going to check if the connection, or we're going to go if check connection. So if not, okay, so if it's not checking the connection, we're going to open the connection. And me, I am so lazy when it comes to typing. I'm going to open up the connection. Oh, there we go. Check connection. We're going to open the connection, and then it's going to go statement. I believe it's statement and statement. Equals connection dot create statement, and then we'll Control Shift O, import SQL, and it's Java to SQL, that statement. And then we're going to grab the result set, so result set, result equals, it's going to equal statement dot execute query and query. There we go. And then we are going to return result. And there we go. Okay, we're going to do one more method. And we're going to call it public. It's going to be an int. Public int update SQL. And there we go. We're going to call string query and then it's going to throw the SQL. You know, it's going to pretty much call this exact same thing. So there we go. There we go. And we're going to go if, oh wait, pretty much do the exact same thing. It's let's see, try to think. We can copy this whole entire thing right here, check connection, and then instead of the result, it's going to be this kind of the same thing, except it's going to be int result, and it's going to be equal to statement dot execute update and query. And there we go. And now we are just going to return result. There we go. Okay, so the MySQL is done, and later I will add some comments. We'll probably have a whole video on where we'll comment a bunch of classes, so you guys will know what does what. You know, just to make it easier on you guys. So let's go to, where is it? So we'll go to the mini plugin. And we are going to make, let's put them, let's do it underneath these. And we'll go public static MySQL and then get SQL strictly, or not strictly, statically, I believe it's what it is. Statically. Okay. Okay. So we'll Control Shift O, import MySQL. And we're going to do some checks. So it's going to be if mini plugin. Oh wait, if, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Yeah, let's just do it this way. If mini plugin dot game, we are going to do this, and then, or we're going to do else, and we are going to, alright. So we're first for this, we're just going to return null because we have no mini plugin.game yet. And for the else is going to be return hub.instance. And we are going to need to, in the hub, is we're going to have to get the MySQL. So we're going to need to go public MySQL get SQL. Alright. And we're going to return. Have we created SQL in MySQL? Huh. Or in the mini plugin. Alright. Back to the mini plugin. We're going to get all these errors fixed right now, too. So we're just going to go public static and then MySQL and call it SQL and Control-Shift-O, and that's a lowercase. There we go. Hub.instance dot, we're going to get SQL. We're going to go in here and we are going to return mini plugin dot SQL. This play, when we first start this, it might be a little bit of a mess because I'm kind of sort of winging this. I guarantee it's going to work by the end, but we're going to have some fun making it. Let's just say that. Alright, what are we doing on time? 27 minutes, okay. Looks like this is going to be a long episode. Alright, so let's just, I kind of want to fix account system, but I have to give it a, it has to try something. But, you know what? We're going to fix that last error tomorrow wow, next time I make the video. So it'll probably be, I'll make the video later today and then I will upload it probably tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my tutorials to see more, and see ya.